are back with more Sons of the Forest. What are we doing today? We're going to keep building our sidewalk. I know it's not very exciting, but there's a building that we need to build. So we're going to build it. It's important. It's a building that I've wanted to build for quite a while. Yeah, Kelvin warped to us. He's in the tower again. That guy. That guy. It's a great day today. Welcome, folks. Welcome, new viewers, old viewers, dog and cat viewers. You know, my dog likes to watch TV with me. Well, I don't watch TV. I watch mostly YouTube and movies. It's content creators, things, and then she likes to sit by me and watch the show. I don't know. Sometimes. Usually because I'm scratching her belly. She might not be watching the show. Maybe she's just getting her belly scratched. But all are welcome here to enjoy the day with me. We're just building today. I need one more. Kelvin will eventually make his way over to us. He's going to step into the StarTech transporter, find his way over. We need a little bit of stone here. Gonna do all these. A little bit of stone is needed. Have to have Kelvin go get some more for me. Mm-hmm. Damn straight, Virginia. Damn straight. Nothing like this game. It's very relaxing. And the fun thing is I get to muse on whatever I want to muse on. Well, mostly. I try to keep certain topics off the channel. It's not a political channel. It's a gaming channel. Not a cultural war channel. It's a gaming channel. Not a news channel. It's a gaming channel. So I try to keep those things out. Of course, there are things to comment on, like how bad movies suck these days. How disappointed I am in certain things. Not from a cultural standpoint, from a simple writing standpoint or a consumer standpoint. And there are all kinds of channels on YouTube and Rumble if you're interested in that stuff. You're just not going to find it here. There's a guy. will not be able to hook the pathway up to that because this is off-grid. We can build a sidewalk close to it, but it will not be on the same grid as all of the buildings over here. This kind of stuff really, this kind of building really is a nice, well, not for me anyways, it's very nice, relaxing. And I quite enjoy it. And I hope you enjoy the content. There's a new game that came out. It's another building game, so I want to give it a try. That'll be on the channel soon. I know Frostpunk 2 is in early access release, and I try not to play early access games. Like Sons of the Forest was an exception because I knew that they would be releasing content every 2 weeks or 3 weeks for me, and that was an exception because it was well, I love the Forest game, so we're gonna play it no matter what. We'll play this game no matter what. Sunken Land was another exception. They did a recent update, and I wasn't entirely thrilled with it. Yeah, there's a little new content to it. It didn't do it to me. It didn't do it for me. Still think I think there's still a lot of possibilities that they can work with, but we'll see how it goes. I really, you know, it had building and in the water, and I loved Subnautica. And there's no other game like Subnautica, or ever will be. That kind of set the standard for water games in general. A lot of things were modeled after Subnautica, and I was hoping that was a little bit kind of like it, but not entirely, you know. You know, I wanted it to have its own thing, but it just didn't do it for me. It was a fun game, but it just didn't tickle that building that building itch that I have. What I really liked about it was the fact that nothing was for free. I mean, it was obviously free when you went down and stuff, but there were islands that you had to explore and you had to do combat. That was kind of fun. But the building really didn't. Building mechanics was just kind of meh. The buildings were ugly. They were just meh. Rusty platforms, and you know, it didn't do it for me at all. The mechanics I liked. The mechanics a lot. I like the mechanics of the game. There were a few that needed work, but and that's kind of why I try to stay away from early access games. You like play them and then you get disappointed, or it doesn't do it for you, and then you get kind of jaded playing the game. I don't ever want to play this game again. Even if they do improve it, it just leaves, bad taste in your mouth after playing it. Like, And I was hoping that Sunken Land was not going to be one of those games. Now, early access Subnautica was completely different. If you played in early access in Subnautica, it was amazing. Even with all the mechanics that were still being worked out, it was amazing to watch, amazing to play. Come on. Where's Kelvin? Come on, buddy. We got work to do, man. We have work that needs to be done. I know Rome wasn't built in a day, but, people are at least working. Follow me, son. That's the enthusiasm I'm looking for. Okay, calm down, son. Calm down. Let's get some stones and fill the holders. Yeah, thank you. I always go by that and think there's a dude up there. That one doesn't. That one does. Like, there's a guy up there. Nah, it's my fake scarecrow. Mr. Fakey Man. I also like to play games that have a long shelf life. I hate one-hit wonders. I hate one-shot games. I despise one-shot games. Most of them, anyway. Where you play it once and you really can't play it again because you already know all of the things. Right? And because you know all the things, you're just like, I don't ever want to play this game again. Yeah, it was fun to play through once. Here, thanks for charging me $60 for a game that I played for 10 hours. Yeah. Was it worth $10 an hour? Maybe. Ixion was that way. It's like, man, there were so many good things that game could have been. But it was a one-shot game. Once you played it, you're like, okay, there's nothing else I could do. There's it had such potential. But it turned out to be a single storyline game. All right, leggy boy. Yeah. Spikes work. They work. He ran right through those and just got demolished. Hey, the developers of Ixion could have just done so freaking much with that game. And they didn't. It was the mechanics got bad. Well, there were actually the mechanics of it. The mechanics of the gameplay was really good. It was. They were forcing things into the storyline or into the. I felt like they were forcing storyline, not storyline. They were forcing mechanics so that you had to do the thing, like gather resources, because hull strength magically went down through the magicalness of hand wavium. But there wasn't a reason, like you popped into an asteroid field and you got half your hull taken out because you didn't navigate correctly. I mean, that would have been a very simple or an asteroid was, or asteroid, whatever, hit the side of your spaceship and you got to effect repairs. It just got to be, I got to go collect some things because the magicalness of outer space caused the hull to degrade. Graphics were great on it. The storyline was decent. I mean, it was not great, but it was a decent storyline. But they could have really, really done a better job with that storyline. Expanded it. Made it into a 50-hour game. You want some? Huh? 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 I didn't think so. They could have made that game so good. It was to me. It could have been like Homeworld, right? It could have been a better. Homeworld is just awesome. Fantastic game. I love it. Tactical game. There's a storyline element to it. And for its time, it was great. They could have made it a better version of Homeworld. And they chose to go some, I don't even know, some, your husband had the same problem. He's missing legs as well. Oh my gosh, this guy. What's that phrase? The plot happened so the story could continue. It's like, it was it was bad plot so the story could continue. That's kind of what I felt like in that game. But they could have made some plot so much better. The story so much better. Hey, it's a space game. You have to, it's one of those games where you have to, you have to suspend reality and faster than light travel. And I know there's all kinds of theoretical models, theoretical mathematical models such as wormholes and things like that allow you to travel faster than the speed of light. And that's fine to use those devices, but it's a science fiction fantasy. It's like Star Wars, right? Hyperspace. Star Trek, you have warp speed, right? And that's fine, but my niece, he's a writer, and he's 15 years old. Writes better than that storyline. Writing kind of runs, artistry kind of runs in the family. Artistic things do. I don't know how many poems my dad wrote, but it was a lot of poems. After he died, they were going through all of his files. And they found poems in his desk drawer and his filing cabinets and stuff nobody had ever seen. And yeah. Give me number 4. And I'm working on my magnum opus myself. My great work of love. Both of my nieces, in fact, are artists. Do some really fantastic. One of them's a really good artist. I mean, both of them are pretty good artists as well. Thank God they're not actors. That'd be awful. There you go. grandfather taught himself to play the guitar. Didn't have any formal training, from my understanding. In fact, I have his guitar in my I used to play. I was learning how to play, and I need to get back into that. It was a lot of fun. Learning how to play guitar, fantastic. Had so many other projects going at the same time, though. And there's only so many hours in the day. Almost there, sort of, kind of, maybe. But now that I'm a little older and I have more time on my hands, I think the guitar is close to 70 years old, at least. I'm 60 or 70 years old. He had a workshop, my grandfather, on my dad's side. He had a workshop, and he fixed stuff for basically the town that they lived in. And he invented stuff as well. Altered existing designs. My dad said he was really good at welding, and I didn't know him very well. He died when I think was 10 or 11 years old or something like that. Kind of remember him a little bit, but not much. And yeah. But yeah, just very creative with the things that he did in his workshop. Worked with metal, and he was a great welder. Could do anything with a torch, weld anything. Could figure things out. Very spatially aware. some of that rubbed off on me too. I love to work with wood. I like working with wood, building things. Used to do a lot of that when I was younger. Very calming. Very calming. Very nice. I guess that's why I love building games. That would be my guess. Although I do like action games. I like shooter games, which is not as good as as I want to be. I don't play them as much anymore. Always had a thing for like D&D games, gaming games. I never dice rolled. Never had the little models. Like video games, oh, I bought every one. I think I bought every one of them. Played every one of them. Oof. That's a great animation. Let's grab some food off the rack. One, two. Water boiling. water. Need food. Let's go get those fish out of the container. Let's do that tomorrow because I've got 2 on me already. Alright, let's head on up to the tower and get some sleep. Boink. Sleepy time. Drinking time. Sit down for a minute and get our stamina back. Kelvin's gonna need new orders. I've been having. I know. I've been having a lot of trouble with him lately. I don't think his code is working properly. After a day, he loses his orders for some reason, and he stops doing what he was doing. You know, if this was my house, I could come out and go fishing in the morning or evening. I wouldn't have this many buildings on my property, though. I mean, we certainly built a tower. I mean, obviously we built a tower on a property like this. Have a moat, some alligators around it. Let's see. Do I have... No, I pulled that. I pulled that one, didn't I? No, I didn't. It is still here. Good. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. I still want to do something with this area. I haven't figured out what it is yet, though. Still haven't figured out. Haven't figured out what I want to do over here. This would be a great spot if you're a new player. And you're playing on hard mode to hang out in. You wouldn't need a very big base at all. You could build your base out of stone. You'd have to build a little shelter, right? And what I would do is I would get into the game, start building your base out of stone here, and then every time you ran out of stone, just restart the game because all the stone would be back. And that way you would, you don't obviously have the zip lines. But there's plenty of stone here to work with. You got a few trees to work with, but I think a lot of that wood would end up in the lake. Well, you could get maybe a little bit out of it. And you could theoretically get wood over here by chopping some trees down and then pushing the wood by swimming behind the wood, pushing it up to the coast. But that would be a little painful. Yeah, we built this whole thing here with the stone on this island. There's a good deal of it. Yeah, I built a stone house out of this place. Yeah, get all the stone and restart the game. You have to. Cheese the system, man. The system doesn't work for you. You gotta work the system. Don't let the system control you, man. Control the system. Because the system is the system. You don't want to be part of the system, right? You want to be outside the control of the system. Because if you're in the system, then you're part of the system. Right, man? Sounds like a college student, doesn't it? College student philosophy. Got a lot of work to do. I just thought of something. All of the interiors of our buildings are made of wood, right? Wood floors. Wood floor, wood floor, wood floor. This should be a wood floor. Well, this is going to be stone, and we're going to bring this out to here. This all be Okay, okay, yeah, we're okay, we're okay. This is sidewalk, definitely. Sidewalk. Why does it sound like we're walking on stone? Or wood? This is going to be wood. Okay, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. We still need some more stone, though. I need to get some wood. Building needs to be made of stone. What's a baby deer called? Is it a foal? Or is that just horses? I don't know. These are answers that I don't have an answer to. Questions I don't have answers to. Okay. Then this is going to be wood. Really? No spawns over here? Oh. Well, this will have to be off by one, I guess. Yeah, I have to reboot every hour because I run out of stone. It's Kelvin's fault. Alright, so that's a sidewalk. I'll pull these. Because we need to expand this way. These are going to go. This will be a wall. Let's go like that. Wall goes here. This will expand out to here, come out to here, like so. That's a little bit bigger than I thought it would be. Yeah, who would have thought I would build a big building, right? Alright, that's fine. Alright, let's go. Let's measure this out first. It's going to go there. There's a sidewalk here. That'll expand out to here. Alright, let's go get some more stone. More stone. Expand to here. To there. To here. Yeah, this is going to be a rather large building. To here. I think that's large enough. So we do want to be able to build a sidewalk. Can I build a sidewalk? Yeah, we're going to have to pull in that a little bit then. Let's go to this one. This will be the sidewalk here. Yeah, because we'll bring the sidewalk out here and we'll go up to this way. Yeah, this will be the sidewalk here. A little bigger than I expected it to be, but there's a important building we need to build here. Very important building we need to build. It's extraordinarily important. leg freezes. So then I can run the cart across. Sorta. Yeah, sorry folks, I was going to start on the big build, 2 episodes ago, but this building I've been wanting to build for quite a while, and I want to get it done. It's a very important building. Who put the... I'll tell you what, these guys, no respect. This is my area, this is my property. We are actually running out of stone on the map. So we're going to build the episode here pretty soon. Going to have to call the episode even though it's not timey time for the end of the day time. All that's been collected, all that's been collected, stuff in the back's been collected. Let's get this one. And that is not enough for a full cart. If only I had more Kelvins. But that could be a disaster. I mean, there's only one Kelvin. Only can be one. Alright, so this will be the building size once we get this road done, y'all. We're doing sidewalk here and up to here. And the building is going to go hell. So we cut down some trees. Always a good place to come down. Not really over here. This is kind of a bad place to cut them down because it's hilly and they roll everywhere. I like to cut them down over there, which requires a lot of cart moving. Go put the cart over here for tomorrow. Go get our fishies. Such a goober. He is such a goober, man. He is such a goober. Okay. It's, but I'm glad he's on our side. You can make fun of Kelvin all you want, but he is on our side. That's the important part. If he was on the cannibal side, we would be in a lot of trouble. There would be mass cannibal buildings everywhere. I mean, think about it. They'd employ him, right? And he would just start building. He would just get all the resources off the map. It's a good thing we have a better dental plan. So much fish. So let's grab. Let's get this out. Get some clean water. If we're going to save the game, we need to make sure that the cooking pot doesn't disappear by ensuring there's ample. I think we need to add any to it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 cooking pots. Remember that number, folks. Because I believe that our cooking pots are being stolen. One on the fire. We've got several on the area. I really like this area. This turned out a lot better than I thought it would. This is really cool. I like this area. Yeah. Okay. And we'll do a little cleanup of this area. I definitely think I'm going to change this a little bit. Probably pull this so it's just straight. Not worry about the ramp. Because we can walk here. And I might pull this corner. But we'll see it. We'll see how it looks, you know. I, of course, need to continue to build more skull holders down there. More shelving for the skulls. Again, I don't think this is necessary. Like, we could pull this whole thing, right? Because it's just flat land. Yeah, I think I'm just going to pull it. And we can use all these timbers for the structure. I think I'll put corners on these as well. Corners over here. I won't be able to do that over here. I'm going to leave this. I like this. I really like this area. Even though we can't hook this up here, it still has a good look to it. We could bring this out another level, another row, but then we would have an uneven, our areas would be uneven. What are you doing, son? It's that guy. Hours of endless entertainment. All right. We're going to go Sleepy Pie. I'm going to stop playing for a while because I've been building for a while. My fingers hurt from pushing buttons all day. Should be ready. Yeah. Let's grab some fishies and go up to the tower. There's one. And two. Didn't get attacked by cannibals today, which means we'll get attacked 8 times tomorrow. Or maybe we depopulated them. Maybe they've learned their lesson. And give me the proper respect that I deserve. You never know. Right? That looks so nice. That really looks good. I like it. That I want to fix. And I still have an idea of some buildings I want to build over there. I'm not really sure what to do. That might be a really good spot if you're brand new and want to start playing the game. I don't think I've only been attacked over there once or twice when I was actively over there collecting stone. That might be a good area to build. I'm not sure. They've done such a great job with the visuals in this game. I don't even have everything turned up to its max because of hard drive specs requirements and rendering requirements. But yeah, you can. You know, if I wasn't recording, I'd turn this thing up to the max. Very good job. Very good job with the graphics, M-Night. Very good. You know, you got some water fluttering, but that's mostly because I have my settings turned down a little bit. I'm not using a lot of my CPU or GPU. It's just hard drive space, that recording space. Just so nice. I'm really liking how this is turning out. We have another building going. We got our dance square. We've got armored area that we built for, fun. Still need to do that. I got a build over there that I want to do. Another build I want to do over there. A couple more buildings in that area. One at a time, though. One thing at a time. So we're going to call it right here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. And we'll see you next time.